All right, you're wiping sweat out of the eyes. So here's me back out on this trail. This here trail and these here mountains and these woods. So left the Beahm's Gap overlook where I stopped, and about 15 minutes ago Chris dropped me off there and working my way uphill, believe it or not. Never underestimate the ability of the AT to find an uphill. But anyway, that's where I'm headed. And short day today, relatively about 6.25 up to the Bird's Nest shelter. Longer day planned for tomorrow. Finish that, and that will be the completion for me of the AT in Shenandoah. So forecast is maybe for some rain tomorrow afternoon, but not till later. I hope to be done by then. Anyway, that's the scoop. Check in with you later. All right, first climb out of the way. Nice level spot. 2 other hikers so far. Not sure if they're through or they're suction or what, but so nice climb. Got a bigger one coming up in a couple miles, so not pushing the pace because save some of that energy, right? Forest is officially green. All right, so back at Thornton Gap, which is where we came in this morning. It took an hour and a half to get here. And I said I was only making a 6.25 mile day today. And a lot of that is because where I'm going next is up there. And I just talked to somebody that was headed northbound and just said, so what's it like? He goes, well, I wish I had better news for you. But it's pretty much up the hill. So I think I'm going to take a break where I can find a spot and snack and water and take this thing on. Climbing. Can't go too fast. It's a lot of just rock scrambling. But nice view out there to the northeast. Just taking it easy and working up. Well, after 2, about a half mile to the shelter. Good timing today. It's been toasty warm. At least feels that way. Anyhow, a little hazy view. Hello. So I'm sitting here at the, so this is the Bird's Nest shelter area. And forgive me if I'm hoarse. It's been a long day. The actual shelter is behind me. Somebody was telling me that at one point this shelter actually had electricity and a drinking fountain. So the drinking fountain is still there. It doesn't work, but it's still there. Found out when I got here that the water source, although it's really good, is 3/10 of a mile downhill. So after all the other climbing I did, I had to go 3/10 downhill and then carry the water, 2 bottles of my water bladder, 3/10 back up. You gotta do what you gotta do. So it's actually 4:45 now, and I got here at about 3. I was absolutely whipped. So there was pictures and video of the climb up to Mary's Rock, which started at the Thornton Gap entrance, which is like 2,400 feet. And, sorry, somebody else is just walking through. The trail is literally right behind my tent. So 2 miles later, it's 3,400 feet elevation. So quite an incline, very rocky. Took a lot. It was a rough one. So that took a lot out of me today, and I still have a chunk to do tomorrow. But nothing on the map looks too awfully wacky at this point for tomorrow. Coming down into Thornton Gap, had one of those, nobody saw me, but stumbled, caught myself, stumbled again, nearly face planted, got the poles wrapped around my wrists. So there's nothing I can do. And so after sitting up and trying to take stock of everything, it almost felt like I had dislocated my right shoulder. I had that numbness feeling that I know too well from dislocating my left one so many times. And I took stock, felt fine. It's sore tonight, so when I got here, took some ibuprofen. After I got all set up, took some ibuprofen and relaxed for a little while. So we'll see what that looks like. I think it's going to be okay tomorrow. We'll kind of see how things go. So anyway, 2 guys are next to me trying to figure out where to set up their tent. So it's a nice shelter. One of the more popular ones. It's also very close to Skyline Drive, so it's like living in, I hear motorcycles and cars and stuff going by. It's just like living on a city street, so it's not real quiet. It will be eventually, but not for right now. Anyway, catch up with you later.